Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jules Emmy. And before we go any further in this video, please don't forget to join the Jules Emmy Way family. We're on the road to 1K. Hey guys, so for today I'm gonna go back in with my P.Louise palette, and this is the Worldie palette once more. This is the look that I came up with. So for this palette, I went in with the blues and the greens. So for the blues that I'm using today are from this go right down, and then the two greens that I'll be using is Sky High and this one right here. So this one and this one. For the white liner, I used my Suva Beauty white liner. I use my green glitter from Glitz by Diva on Instagram. Start off with the smallest brush from the P.Louise collection. And this is the 143 brush from P.Louise. Going in with the shade called San Francisco. Wait, first, prime the eye. To prime my eye, I'm going to go in with my P.Louise base in Rumor number 4. Patting that out with my PC18 from Peaches and Cream. And this placement is above my socket. And I'm bringing it out. With this one, I'm mainly patting the product on where I'd like it to be placed. Taking my P.Louise brush in number 198 to place on top. This blue glides on like butter. For the first blue that I placed down, you'd have to tag a bit on that one. But this one blends out like butter, as you could see, and very pigmented. Even though it looks crazy right now, we're gonna get it to look like this, so don't worry. Europe and Worldie, and I'm taking that and mixing and placing it right here. And I'm just blending that in on top of what already placed down. Make sure everything is nice and blended in. To cut my crease, I'm going to take my Vaseline and my cotton bud. I'm taking my wipes and just clean off the excess. Just like that. Taking my P.Louise blank canvas, and I'm just gonna carve out. Now that that's finished, taking the shade Worldie, just packing that on the lid. I'm going to take Vacay and I'm going to apply that at the front. My eyes are complete. I'm loving this look, you guys. For my skin, I feel like doing my skin on camera. Just for those who want to know how I do my face, I don't think I've done a face within a long time. So I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. And this is a moisturizer. On top of that, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier primer, and I'm going to use the blurring one. well in the skin. My Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I'm just gonna put these on the highest point of my cheek for some glow. Then for foundation, I'm going to take my Estee Lauder Double Wear in Sandalwood. So I'm gonna blend this out. Okay, I'm now gonna take my concealer. And for today's concealer, I'm gonna take my Beauty Bakerie concealer, and this is in Sugar Daddy 06 and Cream Brulee. Taking Sugar Daddy first, and that's 006. And this one's similar to my complexion, but I've been enjoying a bright under eye lately, so I'm taking Cream Brulee in 007. I'm just gonna place that there. I've been loving these two concealers together. Like, taking my brush and I'm just gonna blend that in. From my underarm, taking my sponge. Blended out properly. Just taking my brush and make sure the edges are seamlessly blended in. For today's video, I'll be comparing my HNB Cosmetics Soft Focus Loose Powder in Banana and Translucent. So one side I'm going to use Banana, and the other side I'm going to use Translucent. And you guys can be the judge of which side you guys would prefer. And if you'd like to pick it up, once again, it's the HNB Cosmetics is from Holywood if you follow her on YouTube or on Instagram, Holywood. I love the packaging. I failed to mention that before, but I like how soft the packaging looks like. It kind of does remind me of the KKW Beauty packaging, but it's sleek and cute. And for those who are wondering, it does have a life shelf span of 24 months. It has 9 grams inside. So the first powder I'm going to take is Banana, which is number 3. I'm going to use it on this side. And I'm just going to pat that in to my skin. The next side, I'm taking 02. And this is what 02 looks like. This is what 03 looks like. And this is what 02 looks like. So you can see the difference in color. So I'm taking Translucent number 2. To be honest, I don't really see much difference in color on my face, but you guys can definitely be the judge of that. At number 3, I'm just setting the other parts of my concealed areas. For today's bronzer, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and this is in Deep 4 or 4 Deep. Ooh, I don't know, but this powder is clinging in patches right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's clinging in patches right there. On this side, not so much. Kind of, but this side it is. I hope that does not affect my makeup underneath. But let's quickly bronze up the face and try and dust off this powder. And Charlotte Tilbury is one of my favorite bronzer. To dust off my face, I'm going to take my usual powder, and this, so it gives you coverage as well. Now that I've dusted it off, it looks perfectly fine. So probably it's the fact that I'm hot, but it was looking kind of funny to me earlier. I'm legit sweating, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sweating. But it looks perfectly fine under the eye. Now, as a close-up. And it's definitely giving me that airbrush soft finish. I'm legit hot this whole week in the UK. You know what? This is the longest the UK has ever experienced heat. It's summer, and then it's cold again, and then it's hot, then it's cold, and it's hot. That's why everyone's always having a cold over here. Like, but I'm liking how the powder is looking so far. You guys can be the judge of that in my comments down below. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm kind of preferring the translucent side more than the banana that had a tint of color. What do y'all think? Or does it look the same to you? Like, let me know. Does it look the same to you? I'm gonna take my HNB. Oof, this looks rough. I'm gonna take my HNB blush. I'm not a big blush person, but why not use a bit of HNB blush? And this is in the shade Finishing Touch. But usually if I do go in with blush, it has to be a very light buildable blush. I'm not a heavy blusher. I'm just not. And this is very pigmented, as you can see. One tap. So I just put on a very light layer. Highlighter, I'm gonna take my Be Perfect highlighter. Yeah, for highlights, I'm gonna take Skin Sheen. And this is what the highlighter looks like. For Instagram purposes, I love this highlighter. Yeah, so you can see that stays one place, and when the light hits that, it's game over. Highlighter does not suit me on my cheeks, so I'm not even going to bother applying that on my cheeks at any point in time. For the rest of my face highlight, well, my nose and my cupid's bow highlight, I'm going to take my Chem Beauty highlighter. And this is what that looks like. And then we'll just fan that in. For my bottom lashes, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Push Up Pillow Talk mascara. How effective it is on my bottom lashes. Today I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Foxy Brown. And this lip liner does remind me of MAC Cork. I'm going to take my Huda Beauty matte lipstick in Last Night. And this is the final look. If
looks good kills.